I like how this is Bryce's song. Doesn't let me make it too long today. Oh, heck, I forgot to adjust my screen, actually. Whoops. When I move my thing around, I have to adjust the screen with it. There we go. Oh, Bryce. Oh, Bryce. Anna's date was eh. I know, it started off so weak and then it ended so strong. We don't get many options here. Bryce is a no-brainer, it seems. I don't feel like this. I don't feel like much today. I did a whole bunch of D&D in the morning after someone decided to fuck around a bunch, so... not in the best of moods. Not in the finest of moods. Hey, Bryce. Yeah, it's not even joking around. It's just like, hey, you want to skip to the end? I mean, with Anna, it's like you were kind of pushing. There we go. I mean, this game is so weird in that it started off so strong and has kind of petered out. And then the weird part that gets me the most out of all of this is that after all that, Anna's date is the one that has the inverted problem, where it starts off incredibly weak and then builds up to it. Actually, it doesn't start off weak, it just starts off bad. That's not a weak start. A weak start is it takes a while to get going. Anna's date starts off with topics that are just not that interesting for her character to explore. That one. Like, for her character to explore, yes, but not at that moment. It's not... The timing is off. You can have the right words and the right everything except the timing, and it'll still fuck up. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait! There's a problem. Bryce shows up, and he sees it from inside, much earlier in the story, when he walks in. There's a scene, I don't know which one it is, it's one where he's like, you have to come with me, and he is inside your house in that scene. I remember this. This is not the first time he's here, which makes this all the weirder. I mean, I understand it's like, okay, he didn't get to see it, but the phrasing isn't like that, which I guess fits Bryce, because he doesn't really seem to care about much, so whatever. Just saying that it's not as... Why was that his temporary apartment again? Like, what was the reason? Wasn't he moving or something? Or his house? I don't know. But it's kind of weird that, like, he has a temporary apartment at all. That's not something I see people do very often. People just live somewhere or they rent somewhere, but they don't have, like, a temporary place they're just kind of put in. Okay. I hate it when this happens. I hate it when this happens because it just makes me nervous. It makes me gobbledygook. D&D was interesting. People had fun, apparently. I'm glad, because that's all that matters in the end. People having fun. Didn't get to record it, but to be honest, it was a big shitfest. Need to watch my words a bit. Need to improve a bit. Next time, no combat. Just gonna go into a town and have some fun. They're gonna have to do some investigating, which is nice. fiber. Ah, I think the title's actually mentioned elsewhere too. Shit. Luckily, this is a pretty easy to search term. Chapter 2. I have to go back to the translation, and I have to go to Chapter 2. Because I need to make sure that I'm doing this properly. Because the funny thing is, if I do this correctly, someone else is going to be like, hey! And that's good. You know what would be great? Is if the reason Bryce doesn't like reading is he already has to read all those police reports. He doesn't mention police reports. Despite that being critical of his character, is like he's commissioner, he reads a lot of reports. And that's not what he brings up. He's not like, I have to read so many reports, I don't care about reading for fun. You know? Or maybe he's just like, I have to read those already, so I'm already sick and tired of it. You know, like, emphasize, bring his job into the equation a bit. Such a missed opportunity to really make him pop. To give him that little extra snappy snap. I'm gonna add that. I don't care. It's something that he does. Okay, signs, menus, and magazines. Oh yeah, and all those police reports and such. I'm already full. You know, the thing is, like, this date starts off with, like, this very free-lying feel, and it kind of fits him, of, like, why are you hanging out with him if this is the kind of relationship you have where you're not even sure what you want to do? How does your character survive? It's implied that there are several days where you don't go out, and somehow your character is able to survive despite the fact that Remy implies that your fridge is full of destructive, deadly stuff. I'm gonna go to the shop and get some breads, some things to eat. God, wow, that's burning. That is very unpleasant. We'll stop here. I know this is really short, but hey, we've gotten our 200 lines, I guess. Oh man, yeah, my arm is starting to act up in a really weird way, and I don't trust this. I've been at the computer since way too long doing stuff for once. Ugh. I still need to draw, so I'd rather save myself for marriage. Next time, more Bryce. This date's... It's not bad, it just feels like I could use a little bit of pepper, you know? It's not as enthralling and spicy as it should be. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to build up to it. But if you want to build up to something, you might as well start with a head start instead of, you know... Because the more space you need to get going, the more someone gets bored or it just doesn't come across as right. Timing is critical. Critical. And it's not a red critical either. Ba-ba-ba!